favorite outdoors. Today we're going to go over how to fix a tight rudder on the HooDoo Tempest 120p. And what I mean by that is your piece back here is going to be real tight. It's going to be tough. So when you move your handle, it's real stiff. You know, this is really stiff. It's really hard to get that rudder to move. We're going to go over a quick fix for that, okay? All right, so first things first, you're going to need some Allens. The sizes you're going to need are, let me see if I can get that to zoom in. Come on, guy. Don't be like this. Anyways, it's being stupid. So you're going to need a 5/32 and a 5/64 to get this out. So you're going to take the 5/64, and that's going to be to undo the cables, all right? And that just goes in here, and that takes your steering cables out, okay? So you take those out. What I recommend if you're doing this is tie them together. This way they don't get sucked back into the hole, all right? It makes life a lot easier. Then you don't have to fish anything out. All right, after that, you're going to use your 5/32, and I already did mine, but there's a nut right there, and that holds these two together, and that's going to let you drop this out. And then you can pop this off, all right? Once you have that, this is what we're going to be working on, okay? Clean this stuff up. I had a lot of debris in mine, all right? It just accumulates after, if you use it as much as I do. I'm fishing probably 4 times a week at minimum. So you're just going to take this, you're going to lightly sand it. That's it. You're going to take it. I'm going to see if I can set my phone up real quick. Just kind of show you how I did it. Alright, so I'm just going to take this, and literally I just sat here and just went around it. I was playing music. I don't do it in silence because I'm not a sociopath. Alright, I drank a beer, and I did this for a while. Alright, and you just get it down, and then you go back and you test it. Alright, I don't care what grit you use, it's your kayak. Use whatever you want. I think this is probably a 120-ish. Use the bigger grit, it's gonna sand it down faster. It's gonna look ugly, but who cares? It's hidden anyways. You just need to make that space. Alright, and what I found was this isn't a common thing for HooDoo. This is just one of those little factory kinks. It's just so snug from the factory. It's not like it doesn't fit in there. It just fits so tight that that's why you have that issue. You have that pressure point. So this is what you're gonna do. All right, you're gonna do all that. I wanted to make sure I mentioned, don't just sand in one spot and make it flat. Go around. Don't be a dingus and sand in one spot and make it into a square, because that ain't gonna work. All right, you gotta sand and rotate. All right, there's some people out there that might not know that. So this is for you people that don't work with your hands. All right, this next step, pretty important. Drink a beer. All right, now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take it. You gotta sand it down nice and good. All right, you kind of get it nice and smooth. Unless you don't have the grit for it, you just need to really take a little bit off. Don't go too crazy. All right, less is more kind of thing. Now you're just going to dry fit it, really. You're going to put it in there and see if it's not snug. Helpful tip for you is check and see how tight it is. When you put it in here, all right, before you start sanding it, put it in and twist it, all right? See how tight it is. And then this way you can adjust how much work you actually did afterwards, okay? That's a good way. And then you can always just put this in, right? Put this in there so it's in the kayak. You move it beforehand, get a good idea, and then after you finish sanding, you go ahead, put it in, and you move it again, and you'll see a difference. I've seen a huge difference, so that's why I know this is going to fix that. And that's going to take away all that pressure point from this handle that's right up here. So that handle is not going to have that pressure point anymore. It's going to be way smoother for you. It's easier steering, all right? Easier time on the water. That's it. If you have any questions at all about this kayak, hit me up. Message me on Instagram, on Facebook. You can message me here on YouTube. It doesn't matter. Reach out to Naughty Fish at Naughty Fish Outfitters. He has Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth. That man has been with me probably 98% of the time while I was been out on this, not on the same kayak, that's weird, but we've been on the water together. All right, so hit us up, we can answer questions. I'll go over a full review. I've paddled this thing with the rudder, without the rudder. I've had it with the drive, without the drive. I've put this thing through some real crappy conditions. I've really pushed it to its limits and got it going to where it was a little bit sketchy. That was what I was trying to do. I really wanted to push it. So I'll have a full review coming soon. Keep an eye out for that. Like, subscribe, comment below. If you have any questions, like I said, hit me up. We're very, very personable people. If you want to get on the water and you're in Virginia, hit us up. We will take you to somewhere. Not going to take you to my honey holes for bass, but I'll take you out fishing. We'll go catch some fish. Or if you want to know some really nice paddle spots, reach out. That's what we're here for. We just love the sport. All right, you guys take care. Have a good night.